see a community come together like this is so inspiring. So before we get into how to get involved with Turning Point USA's Club America, I want to talk a little bit about a why. At Turning Point USA, we talk a lot about why. Why do you want to be involved in Turning Point USA? Why do you want to be a part of the Turning Point in America? And to first share a little bit about my why, I'd go back to when I was in elementary school and middle school. There was talk of taking the prayer out of classrooms, not saying the pledge anymore, and that terrified me as a young kid. That was so scary, and taking God out of the classroom. And my parents raised me in church. I grew up loving the Lord my whole life. And so I wanted to be able to proclaim that at school, and I wanted my teachers to do the same. But instead, they talked a lot about evolution and how we came from monkeys, or we heard propaganda that should not be taught in our schools. And I felt alone in that. I didn't feel like I had a community of people who shared my values. Even though I grew up in a conservative Christian area, no one was sharing that. So I longed for that community, and boy do I wish that I had something like Turning Point USA when I was in school and when I was in college. So my why is because I want to see America become Christian again. We have some buttons, and some of you probably got them. I ran out super fast. But it has the Trump hat, but it says Make America Godly Again. And I think that that is one of the most amazing buttons that we could have. We also have a sticker that says, it's not political, it's biblical. And the values that Turning Point USA holds are not political, they're biblical.